Bitcoin has always shown an ability to be leading indicator for the channel of global liquidity as a proxy for its expansion. And for the most part, I would say that's still generically true, that the thing that tends to drive energy to Bitcoin is the anticipation of the global liquidity factors that people have expectations for. I will say at some level, the calibration of that lead lag relationship has changed a little bit, where the Twitch speed might be a little bit faster with institutional capital now than it would have been with retail capital 2 years ago. But I think that is still today the most important thing. The unique challenge with Bitcoin is that it's actually a complex story as to what that asset represents to the end investor and the outcomes they're trying to achieve. And one of the ways I frame this discussion with institutional investors is there's two versions of Bitcoin. There's what I call like the positive row Bitcoin, and then there's the negative row Bitcoin. Row is a Greek used as a sensitivity to the price of an option relative to interest rate. And what I'm conveying here is that there are some people who believe that depending on interest rates, whether it's inflationary or deflationary, that Bitcoin might behave in a certain way, right? So the negative row Bitcoin is the one that I would describe where interest rate going down is generally good for Bitcoin because financial repression will continue forever and there's going to be inflationary dynamics to it, which Bitcoin will emerge as a store of value, and hence positive row, negative row Bitcoin wins, right? But the other side of this is the positive row Bitcoin, which is actually the world is falling apart and it's actually becoming incredibly deflationary and things are really horrible. And now we're kind of in this like short humanity situation. And again, Bitcoin emerges as the savior. And it is the thing that people want when the world is falling apart. And hence, that positive row Bitcoin is actually the thing that drives market sentiment.